Hello and welcome again to WOT TACTICS. This time I am going to show a battle from somebody else who's quite good with the Chaffee. This is actually one of his early battles, so it still makes a few mistakes, but this battle is particularly good because it does a very good job. It's not too difficult because he's actually against tier 6, which makes it easier with the Chaffee, and his team is actually not a bad team. But look at the lineup. 7 enemy heavy tanks against 4, so it's not an easy battle, but at least it starts well. His moves to begin with are just right for this kind of map. Is spotting along that line there on the E line, right in the middle. He hasn't spot very much, but he's kind of there, kind of keeping an eye on things and just waiting for enemies to pop up. Which they do eventually, and he is also able to deliver a bit of damage. He's still taking a kind of a very cautious approach because there's usually a lot of enemies in this area there, and he could be spotted, but it doesn't seem like he is. So just waiting for the opportunity to do a bit of sniping, and finally some enemies are spotted, not by him. So he basically reverts to doing a bit of sniping, and there's that lovely tank destroyer showing its side, and so a bit of sniping there. Oh, that was so unlucky. Only needed 2 more HP, but he got it. And look at the score, 4-0. The problem is that the enemy heavy tanks are still there. Still all, apart from one, all alive. But he spots one, and it's an M6, so a bit more sniping here. That AMX CLC is doing a very good job, kind of doing the spotting and distracting this M6. And the Chaffee is then able to do a bit of sniping. The Chaffee's actually got a pretty good gun for his tier, so against tier 6 tanks, especially the rear of a heavy tank, it can still do good damage because it can penetrate. Penetration on the Chaffee is 96mm, so sides and rear are not too difficult to get, even though he's actually firing at 350 meters. Now that was an unlucky shot, and then somebody else destroys it, but that was good. Bit of damage. And all this area is completely clear. What is very strange is the fact that his teammates are still there. The AMX is clear in this area. There's absolutely no enemies here, and yet they're all there. So he takes the opportunity, and there's a bit of circling. 1 kill there. That Chaffee doesn't seem to be particularly reactive, so he carries on with his circling. His teammates are still there waiting behind the rock. It looks like, yes, that's AFK. That looks like he's completely AFK. In fact, there's probably no need for him to do any circling whatsoever, and it's a kill. Okay, 3 kills, even though 1 was AFK, still not bad. His team is obviously winning by a big margin now, so it's possible that Chaffee just gave up. But the Chaffee's job isn't finished yet, and he's now leading the charge for all his teammates behind him. The situation in this city here is a bit unclear, but it looks like they'll soon have the upper hand on those 2 enemy heavy tanks. Now what's left to do with the Chaffee here is do a bit of spotting, so stick the turret up a little bit and just see if we can spot them. Nobody there. Oh, there it is. The Chaffee finally got it, and he's actually coming for him. Bit of a suicidal attack, and then the Cheetor at the back as well is firing, so good move here. Gets out of the view from the Cheetor. Auto aim, but what a shame he missed that kill. He deserved that kill. Well, there's still 1 more to go. Who knows, he might get that one. Game is practically over now. He could be a bit more daring there, and I think he misses this chance there, but still the artillery, and that's lost as well. Still, good game from a Chaffee. Definitely good damage and good XP, and alright, it was an easy win. but he did his job and actually didn't take that much damage himself. So, good game. Thank you for watching.